Hi everybody, thanks for checking out my loose parts heart video. As you can see here, I've got a lot going on, but I tried to have everything pretty clearly labeled. So like my right and left ventricle are lids to some cups that I own. The left atrium and right atrium are Tupperware lids. My aorta is an Instant Pot. I don't even know what you call one of those things. Like pot holder thing. Anyway, and then my pulmonary artery is these blue paintbrushes, and I tried to keep everything blue or red, which I know isn't always going to happen, but it just helps me kind of think about, the oxygenated blood versus the deoxygenated blood. So if I was doing this with a child, the first thing I would do is start by explaining the general purpose of the heart and defining the parts of the heart. So the heart is one of the most vital organs in the human body. It is part of the cardiovascular system, which consists of the blood in our bodies and the oxygen that we breathe in through our lungs. So the heart is located on the left side of your chest and is responsible for pumping blood through the rest of our body. So the blood in our hearts is very important to help our heart pump. So our pulmonary veins are what carry the blood to the heart, and our pulmonary arteries are what carry the blood away from our heart. So why is this important? The heart is made up of 4 chambers, the right and left atrium and the right and left ventricle. And these chambers work together to pump blood to the body. So oxygen poor blood, or a blood that just doesn't have enough oxygen in it, enters from the body into the right atrium. Then it flows into the right ventricle, where it is pumped into the lungs through the pulmonary artery, and it's pumped into the lungs, which is where it will get more oxygen, which comes from the air that we breathe. So then that now oxygenated blood that's in our lungs flows back into our left atrium and into our left ventricle, and then flows back into our aorta, which pumps the now oxygenated blood back through our body. So all of this happens in one single heartbeat. Did you know that your heart beats over 100,000 times a day? And the average heart beats about 72 times per minute. And when your heart beats faster, it strengthens the muscles. So one of the things we can do to get our hearts to beat faster and get stronger is exercise. The heart is a muscle, and the more that it works, just like any other muscle in your body, the stronger it gets. And so exercising your heart muscle can help prevent heart conditions. But even though our hearts are strong muscles, sometimes things can go wrong. Have you ever had a water bottle that has holes in it, in all the wrong places? What happens to it? When there's a hole in the heart, it's kind of the same thing as when there's a hole in the water bottle. All of the water that's in the bottle exits in the wrong places, and it can get kind of messy. And this can happen when there's a hole in your heart also. So the blood may travel in the wrong direction, and it can just get kind of messy. So when this happens, it's called a congenital heart condition. And some holes in your heart are really tiny and can be left alone and just monitored. But others can be big and need surgery to fix. Holes in the heart are actually the most common heart condition in children. Fun fact. So yeah, thanks for watching.